Hi, I'm just done with duty and so crazy story time. Today we were in Ketchikan, that's in Alaska, and I didn't have any technical plans of going out, but I texted a friend of mine and yeah, I decided let me go out and see what's up in Ketchikan. So yeah, I got dressed up, nothing fancy because the weather is weathering like it's cold. It's freezing cold. Um, that's not what a Kenyan girl is used to in terms of weather. So yeah, it was cold outside. So I decided to dress up. Nothing fancy. And I had no plans of doing any major shopping because yeah, the town looks pretty small. So I was like, let me do something small. So no bags. Because normally every time I go out and I come, I usually have like a very proportional, or let's say like a big size of a bag. So every time I decide to go out, I usually have a bag and I come back with a bag full. Yeah, like every normal person working on a cruise ship. Yeah, so yeah, so I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna go out with a bag this time. I'm not gonna go with a sling bag for my wallet or nothing. I'm just gonna have my A pass, that's my crew ID. I'm gonna have my I-95. There's a requirement when you're working in the US waters as a crew member to have every time you check out. That is, every time you go out and you come back in, you need to have your most critical point is when you want to go out. Anytime you're working in US waters, you need the I-95. So I had my I-95 at the back of my phone. I had my A pass, that's my crew ID, in hand, and then I took my wallets, very small, like I have a sample here. Forget the money though. Yeah, like this size. Get them from housekeeping. Mostly they give this to guests when they check in for their A-pass cards and all that. So yeah, I had mine. They were like, "Hey, it's pretty small. It can fit in my pocket." So I shoved it into my hoodie, and inside my hoodie, I also had my gloves inside. So I have my gloves, put my hands inside, and I also have my cards that has my small wallet that has my ATM card from work. I had my home card, and I go out. I get to security checkpoint, and I tap my card, and the machine beeps. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Yo, and then the notification comes that this crew member isn't allowed to have a show leave. Oh my god, my heart dropped. My heart stopped. And that is not like literally the whole story behind it, but I was like, how come? I want to go out and have some air and have some food and have some coffee. And then the guy's like, oh yeah, no, this one is supposed to be for Vancouver because apparently um, for new hires up to the third contract, you're not allowed to go out in Vancouver, that is in Canada. So yeah, on that day I had shore leave restrictions, so I didn't go out. I already received an email, so I didn't bother to go out. So this time I was like, yeah, let me go out and check out how what's up in Ketchikan. So I tap my card, it's like doo-doo-doo. My heart stopped, and the guy is like, oh yeah, you were not supposed to have shore leave in Vancouver, but oh yeah, then he unplugs me from the system. That's the best word I can use for it. So he unplugs me from the system, and yeah, I'm able to go out. But in the process, when I got to the gangway, I accidentally took out my gloves, and my gloves came together with my wallet. I didn't realize it. I didn't notice any difference, but my hands kept on going back inside my pockets, and something was flashing in my head like something's really missing, but I couldn't click what's up. I couldn't click, like, nah. So I kept on walking with my friend. We're just going around one side of the town to the next, the next, the next. And I got to a point, I'm like, I really want to buy something. But I didn't carry cash. I had my card. But I can't feel my card anywhere. I put my hand in one side of the pocket. I can't feel my AirPods. That's okay, that's very important because once you lose your AirPods and you're outside, even if the security guard is your brother, Bro, there is no way you're getting back into that ship in one piece. Let me tell you something. It's a struggle, eh? They might even deport you for that. So that's the most important. Forget the card, the ATM card. That's important. It had some money in it. Not some money, like good amount of money. It had money in it. But the APAs, it can get lost while you're in the ship. But it is not allowed. Like the APAs, that is not even your baby. That is like your heartbeat. Minus your heartbeat, you're dead. So losing the APAs while you are outside, even if the security guards, you see them every day, even if the security guard is your mother or your father, or your husband for that matter, babes, you're not going back to the ship. You will have to explain yourself in all capital letters. Forget about using even English. Yeah, you can even drop your mother tongue there. That is when you know that your villagers have decided to conspire against you. Yeah, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So walking by, I put my hand in my pocket. I'm like, okay, I can feel my APAs. I've been feeling my APAs for a while, so yeah, it's still intact, but something is not right. I can't feel anything else. And then after a while, like 15, 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so, I'm like, yeah, shit, I lost my card. Like I lost the purse, and it had 2 cards in it, and it had like cash was like 5 New Zealand dollars, which is like one and a half USD. So the only thing that I remember that was in that purse was my ATM account for work. And my heart, first of all, stopped. It was like, shit, where on earth would I have dropped it? And the friend I was with, I kept on telling him, yo, I think I dropped my purse somewhere. And he was like, no, you couldn't have dropped it anywhere. I'm like, I can't feel it. I haven't felt it in my pocket for a while since we've been walking. Just my mind couldn't click what was missing. But he was like, no, if you would have dropped it, you would have felt it. But I was like, we didn't feel anything. First of all, you were walking in front of me because I was following you, because this place is like new to me. So you wouldn't have noticed the difference. If I dropped it behind you, you wouldn't have noticed, and I wouldn't have noticed because I was still walking as well, and I was like focused on following where you were going. So we couldn't have noticed anything. It was like, are you sure? And I'm like, bruh, I have no money. I have like $0 with me. And I really wanted to have a cup of coffee and to buy some souvenirs. And it was like, you can borrow money from me. But the problem was not money. The problem was the fact that my ATM had a good amount of money in it. And I'm thinking like, who the fuck picked up my ATM card? Besides having a good amount of money, I had made it easy for myself, because most of the time you have like so many ATM cards and they all require different kinds of pins. So I decided, it's easy. It's easy to tap and go. So I'm like, somebody can just go and shop and tap and go. Like, I couldn't think straight. I'm sitting there having coffee and my mind is just going in all different directions. I'm like, I wish I would have known. I would have just removed all that money and sent it back home. But my mind is like, no, you didn't know. So we're sitting in a coffee shop and we're having coffee, and I'm like, let me see if this person already used some of the money, because the Kenyan in me could not resist. So I end up logging into my payment vault, go into my account, and yeah, the money is still intact. I'm like, there's an option to actually lock the card. So there's like an information before you lock it. There's like information like, you can lock your card in case you lose it, and you can still come back and unlock it. So I'm like, smart. So I lock the card and finish having coffee, come back to the ship. I didn't even ask the security if they might have seen a missing card or anything, because my mind is like, I don't know where exactly I dropped it. Either outside the ship, inside the ship. I don't remember. Nothing. Like, the image was not clear at all. So I'm like, I'll just let it go. I'll just report to work, wait for payroll to open, go report my missing card and get a new one, like, because I already locked it. But I kept on going back to make sure that the same amount of money that I left there is still the same amount of money that's still there. And yeah, luckily it was still there. So I come back, I have like 1.5, almost 1 hour and 45 minutes to burn. And I tried to put myself to sleep and I couldn't sleep because my mind kept on going back, like, what if, what if, what if, what if? So many what ifs that I just decided, I woke up. That's the first time I've actually woken up before my alarm. That's the first time I've had a break that I couldn't sleep. I woke up 1 hour before my time. I go take shower, freshen up and all that. And then once I come from the bathroom, I'm like having anxiety attacks and my mind is like racing in all these different directions, racing in all these different places. And hey, stress can really disappoint you. Eh? So I get dressed up. I have some water and then I go out. Yeah. Report back to work. Like nothing happened, but my mind is still racing. Like, what if, what if? So I go back to work, finish my duty as normal, and no, I didn't finish actually. I just do my duty as normal, and then I wait for 5 o'clock because normally payroll is open by 5. So yeah, I ran to payroll, and I'm like, I lost my card. They're telling me, okay, you lost your card. Write your crew ID here, and then come back and check with us tomorrow. Like, okay. They didn't even give me any other explanation, and I leave them like, really? What if somebody decides to hack into my bank? Yeah, well, it's not like I had a lot of money, but on a ship, money is money. Even $1, that's still money. That's a lot of money. $1 plus another $1 plus $1. When you get to $10, you can get some chicken wings. Yes. So yeah. So I report and I leave there. I go back to work. 10 minutes later, I get a call from beverage trainer and like, Beatrice, they found your purse. No, I'm called Beatrice. What was his exact words? Like, Beatrice, Jennifer is calling. You need it in the crew admin office. They found your wallet. I'm like, shit, they found my wallet. So somebody actually literally turned it in. And I'm like, yes. I just leave the count. I'm like, yo, guys, I'm coming back. I'm going to the ground. Like, yo, you're going to sign another contract? I'm like, relax, guys. I'm coming back. Because there's only one person who knew that I lost my wallet together with the monies, but nobody else knew. Because who wants to go announcing, I lost my wallet before I find it? Once I find it, then I'll tell you guys the story. Before I find it, it's between me and my God. So yeah, I go to the crew admin office and I knock and they're like, here. Okay, thank you very much. So I take the wallet, check inside. The card is there. Another card is there. A game zone card is there. And I got some cash. Who's rich? I was ecstatic. I was so elevated. I think my life changed immediately. So I'm like, I rushed immediately. I get the purse. I rush immediately to payroll. I'm like, yo guys, they found my card because otherwise they would have reported it stolen, locked it, and then I would have had to wait for I don't know how long to get maybe a new one or something like that. So I go back and I'm like, I found my card. And like, yeah, I found my card. Okay, so what's your ID number? I give them my ID number. Tell me, okay, take out your A-Pass and tap it here so we can clear you and confirm that you received that you are the same person who came to report that it's you who lost your. It's really a procedure because they want every single crew member to be taken care of equally and for their rights to be protected. So you cannot just go and say, oh, I lost my A-Pass, and then you come back a different person. You're like, yo, hey, I lost my card and all this stuff. So you cannot just make stories, yeah? Because it work different on ship as compared to working on land. Yeah, so I rush back to payroll and I'm like, I got my A-Pass. They're like, okay, what's your ID number? I give them my ID number. They check it out. They're like, okay, give me a second. Scan your e-pass here to confirm that you're the same person that came to report and you got your card. So I scanned it, and in a few seconds, I'm like, yeah, you're good to go. I get back to my cabin. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Oh. I was happy. You have no idea the stress I went through. And you know, the funny thing is, I was like, how many cards did I have in that small purse? Well, I can only remember one. And probably I had the one from ABSA, but did I really carry my ABSA bank card when I left Kenya, or I couldn't remember clearly. But the moment I opened it, like, yo, I still had my card here. Like, I had my ABSA card, I had my celebrity card, I had my Game Zone card. Well, the Game Zone one, it's like a memory. That one's like a memory. And I was too rich. I had like $5. New Zealand dollars, actually. So, yes, that was how my day went in Ketchikan. Actually, my first time in Ketchikan. I was so stressed. I didn't even take photos of myself where everybody stands. And it's like behind you, it's welcome to Ketchikan. I don't know what they call it, the land of something. Oh, cannot figure it out. Yeah, but maybe next time I'll be able to figure it. I remember the land of salmon or the city of salmon. Something to do with fish. But yeah, I had an amazing day outside. It was freezing cold. I came back. I couldn't feel my ears. I couldn't feel the tip of my fingers. And I still had gloves. But I didn't wear the gloves on because I was stressed trying to think where I lost my small mini purse. So that was my day in Ketchikan. First time in Ketchikan. That's in Alaska. And tomorrow we are going to Juneau. So stay tuned for probably more ship life stories, maneuvering around. Probably at some point we'll get to talk on how to apply for ship life. So thank you so much for staying tuned and listening to my story. And until next time, ciao ciao.